This has been a really rough month. I'm starting this whole vlog over. It is mid-February. It's actually February 16th right now. The first 2 weeks of February, I had 1 day off of work. I'm exhausted. I'm actually really stuffy because I got sick again. I was sick in January. Think of all of the stress that piled up with my job. My body was like, what the fuck are you doing? So, welcome to my February physical TBR reading vlog. Did this in January and it was a really, really fun video. And I've already filmed a lot of clips for this vlog, which I'll show a few, I think. But I do just want to update where I'm at. I've read 2 books this month. No, oh my god, I've read 3. House of Flame and Shadow by Sarah J. Maas, and I've already done a whole video on this book specifically, so if you want to watch that video, you can. I gave this book 5 stars. Then I was like, I know I'm gonna be in a slump because I just spent the last 7 months rereading all of Sarah J. Maas books for the lead up of this book, and wow, has my slump been crazy. The next book I read was Never by Jessa Hastings, and I'm not gonna give any description on this. I just want to give my rating. 2.5. My February wrap up, I'll have all my thoughts on this one. Again, I did vlog some clips from this, but I don't even think I'm going to insert them, like start this vlog nice and fresh. So that's what I'm going to do. And Daughter of the Reich, I finished. I did not love this book. I gave it 3 stars. So those are the 3 books that I've read so far. I have some embroidery to do, so I'm going to make some shipments, get those out today. But I'm currently reading Us Against You by Fredrik Backman, which I keep saying Backman, but it's Bachman. Forgive me. An incredible story. Fredrik Backman just knows how to write people. Like he could have no plot in a book and I'd still love it because of the people he writes about and how real everyone feels. I'm gonna finish this one today. Us Against You, I'm finishing today. 4th book of the month. Wow, wonderful, great. I want to start, and I took the dust jacket off, but I want to start Ruthless Vows. But I read the first chapter, or the prologue, and that was 5 days ago. These are the books that I have left from the books that I picked for my physical TBR this month. And I'm waiting for the audiobook of this one, which I will listen to when I get it, but it probably won't be this month. I think I'm like 10th in line, and it says I have like 3 more weeks to wait for it. So it's between these 2, and I don't know which one I want to start. I will come back in a little bit. Not me like doing embroidery and then I just start crying. Fredrik Backman knows how to write. He knows how to write, okay? It's a mess behind me, but I just finished Us Against You. Wow. In the past like 2 hours, I think I've teared up like 4 times. Beautiful book. I have to give it 5. I thought I would be like a 4, but the ending of that one and like just how it all ties in. Please read these books. They're a little slow, only character driven book. And like the plot is good, but you're in it for the characters. And if you like character driven books with a lot of flaws and everyone makes mistakes and everyone's kind of unlikable because they're real, it's wonderful. So 5 stars. So happy with that one. I have 3 more to package up and then it's only 10:30, so I have kind of the rest of the day. At 3, I have to go pick up groceries. It's my first time doing like a online pickup thing, so I'm interested to see how that goes. Let me finish up these and I will come back with an update. I always get so tired after filming. I just filmed my 2023 5-star reads. Like I said in the video I just filmed, I've grown so much as a reader. Like looking back at my old Goodreads like shelves, like 2021 and 2022, I've grown so much. So go watch that video. It's out now, so. I love my outfit right now too. I've got like a cute top on, but I'm wearing like leggings as well, and they're like suffocating right now, so I'm gonna go change. I'm gonna get into a comfy sweatshirt. It's like really freaking foggy out there and it's good reading weather. All right, you guys, it has been a full week since I updated you. I don't know what is going on with me in this month in reading, but it has not been my month. Let me update where I'm at. Actually last night I got a pretty good chunk out of the way of Ruthless Vows. I've been reading this book for a week and I'm pretty much like almost halfway through. I'm gonna finish it, I hope today, because yesterday I got like 100 pages through pretty quick. It's a really easy read and I'm really enjoying it. It's just like one of those months where I'm like not really into reading. Like, if I'm being completely honest. I'm listening to the audiobook of A Promise of Fire, and I think I'm on chapter 10 right now. So I really have not made that much headway, like, on either book. It's tough when you like the books, but you don't feel like reading. Really want to read, but I don't feel like it. So it's hard. It's hard. He's mad at me for some reason. I don't know why. On my phone, I was just on my phone and there was like a squeaker sound, like a toy, like a squeaker toy sound. And I think he thought I was hiding it. Like he thought I had a squeaker toy, and he genuinely started yelling at me. He was like growling. He like wanted the squeaker toy. Where's your toy? Go get your toy. Okay, I'll talk to you later. One thing that I don't like in books, specifically this one right now, it's actually really good, but the one thing that I don't like, and I realized this a while ago when I first read, is it called An Ember in the Ashes? It's this book right here. The whole book, and that's how this one has been so far, is like set on a journey. The main character gets kidnapped, and then they're traveling for most of the book. And I cannot stand when nothing is going on and they're just like going from town to town. I don't care about that. I just want them to get to point A to point B. Like nothing's been happening. They're just like, they're trying to get from one destination to another, and I don't like that. Is that just me? Like I'm really impatient? Sorry, little rant. I was just doing a little tally because it's February, so it's been 2 months into the new year, and I started this physical TBR challenge where I'm not buying any books until April. I don't know why I picked April, I just did, but I'm not buying any books until April, so I'm trying to read as much as I can off my physical TBR. In January, I read 4 books off my TBR, and in February, I read 3, and if I finish these 2, if I ever finish these 2 books, that'll be 5 in February, because I read Never, Daughter of the Reich, Us Against You. Hopefully A Promise of Fire and Ruthless Vows will also be tallied in there as well, and so that's 9 books so far this year that I've read. I heard a squeak, and I started this challenge with 40 books on my physical TBR, so 31. Still a lot, but I'm proud. I'm proud of the 9 books that I've read, basically. Oh my god, my tan. I did tanner last night. Usually the second shower, most of it washes off. Brock and I are off to the thrift store. A few thrift stores. I don't know what I'm looking for. I just want to go. Little fake things that go in a vase. I also got this because I'm trying to add some different things to my house. So this vase of cherry blossoms. I got another little candlestick holder. I don't have a thick candle yet, but I'm gonna have to get one for this. And I don't know where any of this is gonna go in my house, but I like it. Then this doesn't match anything really in my house, but it's okay. I'll figure it out. This came with these little guys. I just thought it was pretty, and it's a really, really heavy vase. Brock got this cute little bust of this lady. I don't know who it is. Big vase. Oh my god. I love it. Oh, there they are. Here we go.
Who is it?
Camera.
Hey, camera.
I showed them. Oh. That's a steal. Say hi.
Hello.
Oh, they still got their shirts on. Are hiding in the book, but I think I'm gonna have to get some frames for them, or I love these little, they're like postcards, but there's nothing on the back. What would they be called? Just like pictures? Cute. And then I got this little guy. And this one. This is like the color, like I feel like the orangey red saturated look is kind of what I have in my bookshelf room library already. So Brock's watching fights right now, so that's what you hear in the background, but I'm almost done with Ruthless Vows. I'll finish it tonight, and I can tell you right now I'm giving it between a 3 and a 3.5.
Oh.
I just hasn't grasped me like the first one did, but I don't know, because the ending might be really good, so I will update later. Okay, I finished. Oh my god, I'm so happy to be done with that book. I loved it. Okay, don't get me wrong, I think Rebecca Ross is a beautiful writer, and her, oh my god, her writing is just so poetic and pretty. I did take a highlighter to some of it. I'm gonna put the sleeve back on. I'm giving it a 3. I didn't like it as much as I thought I would, if that says anything, but I'm still happy that I read it. That's all I have to say right now until I get my thoughts more like organized about it, and I'll talk more about it obviously like in my February wrap up. Now it's time for me to go to bed. This is the end of the vlog. It's a mess in here. That's okay. I'm gonna cover that side. I just finished A Promise of Fire by Amanda Bouchette. I say Bouchette. Is that how you say it? I don't know. 3 stars. Kind of fun, kind of chaotic, little spicy. Was not expecting the spice. I thought it was young adult. It was not young adult. It was young adult up until the last 150 pages. Then it got spicy and I was like, wait a second. I was not expecting that at all. I thought it was young adult because the main character acted so young. I did not really love the main female character. She was a really strong female character. She knew what she wanted. She was not letting anyone walk over her, and I respect that. But she was a little difficult to like because her inner dialogue was just a little young. And then when the spice was thrown in, I was like, wait a second, how old is this main character? I thought she was like 16, 17. Like I was not expecting spice at all. So that was a little bit of a shock. I did think the first 200 pages kind of dragged, and then it did pick up. Good fantasy romance. Like, not gonna hate on it. I probably will pick up the second book, but not anytime soon. That is it for this vlog. I'm so sorry. I was in a like dumpy mood. Like I just felt very off with my reading this month. I didn't feel like I was being consistent and I just felt weird, but March is going to be a good month. I'm really excited. I'm doing a 24-hour reading vlog this weekend and I feel like that'll just jumpstart March for me. Honestly, 7 books, 5 of them being off my physical TBR. I'm impressed, okay? But I still got a lot more to go. Poor little TBR cart over there is just hanging on. Please like, subscribe. The 2 books that I did not end up reading on my physical TBR because I picked them from the mystery TBR cart was Upgrade by Blake Crouch. I'm just going to put this one back on my TBR cart because I really want to read it, but I'm waiting for the audiobook. And all of Blake Crouch books that I've read, I've done through audio, so I think it'll just be easier. And then Souls and Sorrows. This is month 2 of not actually reading it. I was supposed to read it in January, and I didn't get a chance to. So I do want to keep it because I want to read it eventually. It's just going to go back onto my physical TBR cart. I'm not going to wrap it, though. Like, it's just going to sit there now, so.